Old School Pokemon here. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you a really cool collection that I just recently picked up. If you guys watched my previous video, my January 2022 eBay sales video, this is the collection that I was referring to in that video. The collection that I paid $7,500 for. I had someone reach out to me via Facebook Messenger asking if I was interested in purchasing this collection. I sent him an offer that I thought was fair for the both of us. He accepted that offer right away and then mailed the cards out next day. So overall, really smooth transaction, which is always nice right there. But today's video, going to be showing you all of the kind of the highlights from this collection right here. Basically, what this collection was it was two. They were all complete sets. So 2 unlimited base sets, a jungle set, a fossil set, a Gym Heroes set, a first edition jungle set, first edition fossil set, first edition Team Rocket set, and a first edition Neo Genesis set. So these are all of the holo cards from this collection right here. I do have all of the non-holo cards as well in the binders that he sent them in. Haven't taken a look through those cards just yet, but so starting things off here, these are all going to be like heavily played condition, played/damaged condition, just because they all have some type of crease on them. So the Dark Gyarados right here has that crease right there, and then it's got some like dents or whatever you want to call them, like pinholes in the card. They're not like complete pinholes, but they're like someone like applied pressure to the card. I don't know, some type of dent or whatever. So yeah, that's why I call these played damage condition. With these cards right here, I'm just going to set these cards aside and add them into my Whatnot inventory. So the next time I do a live stream, I'll have these cards available up for sale, just because Whatnot's a little bit easier to sell cards. You don't have to be taking pictures of everything and creating all the listings and all that stuff. So for stuff like that, instead of listing it on eBay, I'm just going to add it into my Whatnot inventory and sell it off in my next live stream. Same thing with these ones. These are all going to be played condition. So played condition minus any creases. So the ones that I just showed you are the worst condition. These are still played condition, but they're a little bit better. Same thing with these ones. I'm just going to set these aside, add them into my Whatnot inventory. We got the Venusaur right there. And then for my next live stream, I'll go ahead and sell all these cards off. We've got the Gengar, another really popular Pokemon right there. Awesome artwork on that one. And then we also have the pre-release Aerodactyl from the Fossil set right there. Next up, we have some excellent condition cards. Now, with these cards, really not too sure what I'm going to be doing with these. Any of the higher valued ones, I'll definitely list individually on eBay. Like all of the first edition cards, definitely list those on eBay individually. But some of the lower value ones, I might go ahead and set those aside for Whatnot as well. Just because I am starting to run low on WotC Holos for my Whatnot inventory. And WotC Holos on Whatnot do really well. So I'm not too sure what I want to do with this pile. But all of these like higher end first edition cards, these will definitely be listed on eBay at some point in the near future. Same thing with these ones, the Blastoise, the Venusaurs. I think there's a Venusaur in this pile. But those will definitely get listed on eBay, because pricing wise, I do better on eBay than I do on Whatnot. But like stuff like this, I might set this stuff aside for Whatnot, the Raichu, the Ninetales, the Nidoking, more common holos like that. Venusaur, that'll definitely be going on eBay. But stuff like this, the Jolteon, the Kangaskhan, that stuff I might set aside for Whatnot. Dragonite, that'll be another eBay listing right there. Any of the higher valued cards will go on eBay. Next up, though, we have the bulk of the collection in these two piles right here, which is always good to see. So these two piles right here are going to be mint condition and then near mint condition. So we'll start off with the near mint condition pile. But always nice to see that the condition to seller states is accurate. I do always expect to find at least a handful of cards that are lesser condition than what was described. But for the most part, overall, this collection was fairly well described. The seller described it as majority of the sets were near mint to light play. He did say some of the sets, like the second base set was light play to moderate play. And then I think it was the fossil set, the unlimited fossil set was light play to moderate play or something like that. So overall, the condition that the seller advertised was accurate, which is always nice to see. But all of these cards right here are going to get listed on eBay as individual cards once I find the time to take pictures of everything and get all the listings set up. But we got some first edition Jungle, first edition Fossil, we've got first edition Team Rocket, we do have the first edition Team Rocket Dark Charizard right there, we've got the Dark Dragonite as well, and then we also have some first edition Neo Genesis. We've got both Feraligators right there, both Meginiums right there, we've got the Slowking right there, we also have the Typhlosion T17 right there, we've got the Typhlosion number 18 right there, and then we also have some unlimited WotC holos as well. Starting off with the unlimited base set, we've got 2 chances. We've got 1, 2, and 3 unlimited base set Charizards right there, which is always nice to see. Then we've got some more unlimited base set holos. Always do well with those. Can't really keep those in stock right now. Those always sell really quick. Whenever I get WotC holos in, even unlimited base Jungle Fossil, the more common ones, they always sell out really well, which is nice. We did have some base set 2, some bigger hitters from the base set 2. We've got the Blastoise right there, we've got the Charizard right there, we got the Clefable, and then we've also got the Venusaur as well. Team Rocket, Dark Blastoise, Dark Charizard right there, and then a few more Gym Heroes cards as well. We've got Erica's Dragonair, awesome artwork on that card right there. And then to end the near mint pile, we have a pre-release Dark Gyarados as well. So those cards were all near mint condition. Now we get into the mint condition stack. So these are all the cards that I took out to set aside for eventual grading with PSA. I might send some of these cards in under the, whatever that tier is called. I think the economy tier, that $50 per card tier. Might send some of these cards in under that tier. But I'll have to go back through and see what cards I want to send off. I do want to do another submission at that $50 per card level. And for those of you who don't know yet, Ludkins, now Polaris. So the same people that ran Ludkins, they rebranded as Polaris. Polaris reopened their $50 per card service level to the public. So if you guys are ever interested in submitting through a middleman, Polaris is now open for that $50 per card. I think they charge $48, so you're saving $2 by submitting through them. But so yeah, all of these cards I'm going to be setting aside for eventual grading. We've got some first edition Jungle set cards, starting off with the Jolteon, awesome artwork on that one right there. We've got the first edition Fossil set Dragonite right there. We've got the Gengar right there. We've got the Dark Blastoise from Team Rocket. Dark Magneton right there, Rocket Sneak Attack, Rainbow Energy, and then we also have the Dark Raichu from the first edition Team Rocket set. Getting into some of the first edition Neo Genesis holos, we got the Ampharos, Azumarill, Bellossom, Heracross, Jumpluff, Kingdra, Pichu right there, Steelix, and then the Metal Energy, as well as some unlimited base Jungle Fossil cards. We've got the Flareon, we've got the Snorlax, Blaine's Moltres from the Gym Heroes set right there. And then we've also got the Rockets Moltres, another really cool artwork. Sabrina's Gengar, another really popular card right here. Awesome artwork on this card, although I do prefer the Japanese version. I think the Japanese version looks a lot better with the whole graveyard in the background. Really do like that card. But yeah, so then we got some trainers from the Gym Hero set as well. Now, the only card missing, if you were paying attention from that pile, was the first edition Neo Genesis Lugia. The seller is a huge Lugia collector, and he wanted to keep the first edition Lugia that he had within this collection. So instead, he sent me an unlimited Lugia PSA Near Mint 7, and basically what I did was I took the pricing for a Near Mint to light play first edition Neo Genesis set, and then I subtracted the price of a Near Mint light play Lugia to get the value of the set without Lugia, and then I added a PSA 7 Lugia to get kind of the retail value. And then I offered the seller I believe I offered him 65% of what I figured the retail value was, and he accepted that offer, so that was good. Worked out well for the both of us. But there was no first edition Lugia in this collection. It was just the unlimited, but it is PSA graded already, which is really, really nice. I was kind of surprised by the value of this card. I thought it was going to be worth a little bit more before I looked it up. They've been going for about $200 on eBay. PSA 7 unlimited Neo Genesis set. So about $200 on this card. I thought it was a little bit more, but yeah, this one I'll go ahead and get listed on eBay as is right there, and then all the rest of them will be listed on eBay as well at some point in the near future. One more thing I did want to talk about. Let me just move these out of the way here before I go ahead and end this video. Was the non-holo sets and the binders that they came in as well. So let me move those out of the way, and then we'll go ahead and. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to show these since they're so big. Go ahead and lift the camera up here. But so these were all of the binders that he sent these sets in. He took all the holo cards out of the binders and shipped them in top loaders, which was really nice. But he did send the binders with all of the non-holo sets. So this binder right here, we have Unlimited Base, Jungle Fossil, and the second base set. And then we also have this binder right here, Unlimited Gym Heroes. We've got this binder right here, which was first edition Team Rocket and first edition Fossil. And then we also have this binder right here, which was first edition Neo and first edition Jungle. And then just so you guys can see, really nice quality binders right here. So these are the Dex Protection binders. And as you can see, we do have the whole non-holo set, which is true for the all the sets right here. But so there's the first edition Neo Genesis, there's the first edition Jungle right there. But the reason why I wanted to mention this was, so these binders are actually really like good quality, and they're relatively expensive on eBay if you're purchasing them brand new. So back in the day, before I had so many cards to get listed on eBay, back when I was first starting out selling on eBay, in order to kind of maximize my profit on each collection, what I would do is I would obviously the biggest percentage of the value from the collections that you're going to be buying are from the hit cards. So in this case, all of these holo cards make up the majority of the value of this collection. Then you have the non-holo cards, which you can recuperate a little bit of money off of those cards as well. But outside of all of the cards, you can also make a little bit of money off of the kind of the supplies that come with the cards. So what I used to do back in the day is all the top loaders that came within each collection I purchased, I would have a priority mail large flat rate box. And then any used top loaders, I would just add into that box. When the box was full, I'd create an eBay listing of just however many used top loaders and sell them off that way. Same thing with the binders. Anytime I got any binders that were in fairly good condition, I'd set those aside and then eventually list those on eBay to sell those as well. Same thing with any like accessories that came with collections, stickers, instruction booklets, damage counters, all that stuff. Groups, make a small lot of those, group them together, sell those on eBay, just to kind of recuperate a little bit more money and kind of extend the profit that you're making off of the collection. That's what I used to do back in the day. Nowadays, I don't really do that as much just because I have so many cards that I need to get listed on eBay. I haven't really focused on all of that like lesser value stuff. But I do set those types of binders aside, the ones that are like higher end. And at some point, I will get those listed on eBay. Those will probably sit in a box for a couple of years, but at some point I will get those listed on eBay. And that's just kind of a tip that I used to do back in the day, more regularly than I do today. But yeah, if you're new to selling on eBay, new to buying and selling Pokemon cards on eBay, that is a really good trick that not a lot of people do, I believe. But yeah, you're not really paying anything for those add-ons like the binders, the top loaders, all of that stuff. And all of that stuff does have some value. So might as well take advantage of it as opposed to throwing it away or donating it or whatever. But yeah, that is all I have for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate the support. And I will see you in the next one.